We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Hit hard to third. And that's out number one. Standing in, Aaron Altair.
Right fielder, Aaron Altair.
Now here it comes. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Drilled down the line. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Man at first for him following the one-out single. In there for strike one, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Missed with a breaking ball.
Play 12, 1-2's the count.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up.
And we'll have to leave it there. Now Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves. Center fielder, Ender.
And this one runs up high, ball one. High in the air out to center field. Herrera patrolling center makes the play, one out. Striding into the box, Ozzie Albies as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. This is skied out toward right. Altair is there, 2 down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball four as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Right fielder, Nick.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. So 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
He's running. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strike. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Michael Franco.
The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Cesar Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count. He wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses with it. 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a .333 hitter. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. The next to bat for Atlanta, number 20. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, the left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. And the next in is Johan Camargo. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming, here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swanson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Sean Newcomb. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble. Luke Jackson will come on now and run at first base following the injury. Here's Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Adam Morgan is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Franco has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. He pulls this one into right. Altair is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able. Luke Jackson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Digging in now for Philadelphia.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind 0-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Play 12. 1 ball. 2
The
strikes.
1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is the left fielder. He's got it 1 away. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Adam Morgan.
Adam Morgan. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 63.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Markakis is going to get there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. It's flagged down deep in the hole. First delivery to him on the way. Change-up in for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis. First time up, he went down looking.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Up next for Atlanta.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Flowers. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's just 2 for 9. 0-1 the count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Altair moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 20. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Riding in once again, Dansby Swanson. Runner in scoring position with two gone. A ball and no strikes. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-0. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. At the plate, Johan Camargo. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 1 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Hernandez is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Aaron Altair. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Bases are empty. One man out. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Another 0-2 coming. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. And there are two away now. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, number 63. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Ball to strike on the outer half. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Ender Inciarte. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit. The relay thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Markakis. First delivery to him on the way. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hit hard to short. Crawford has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Camargo is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Down the third baseline. A foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Freeman ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, and that retires the side. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And he'll get in there safely. Ready for another shot now. Number 20. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Edebre Ramos takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 2-1 the count. Flowers gets his lead at first. Nobody out. 3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Flowers rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Two and two. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Now to the plate, Johan Camargo. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He's set and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So here now is the pitcher, number 63. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Ender Inciarte would be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to third. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Edobrey Ramos. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Number 9 will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Williams stands at second with no outs. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Odubel Herrera. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Freeman is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Digging in and looking for more, Ender Inciarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Comes set, and the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies. He singled his last time up. 0-1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Number 5.
Riding in once again, Freddie Freeman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
Playing 11.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do.
And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Crawford is there, and the side is retired. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Peter Moylan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Moylan offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Carlos Santana goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Michael Franco started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. A ball and a strike now. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Alfaro 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Down
the first baseline. Freeman is up with it, and the stolen base winds up as a moot. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable.
Tyler Flowers.
Here comes the first pitch. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 20. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. 1-1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia batting at an even .400. Up around the face.
1 ball, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Way out in front. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hope.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Luis Garcia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Number 4 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Freeman, a native Texan. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty neck.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johan Camargo. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Johan Camargo.
First offering on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. Hard on the ground toward short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. The next to bat for Atlanta, Sam Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there, and that retires the side. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Markakis is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Altair. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter. 2-1. 2-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up. On the first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting.
So now Carlos Santana. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Philly down to their last strike.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it.
On to first, and that's your ball game. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Freddie Freeman. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Line towards center field. Herrera is right there, one down. Next up for the Stros, Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
So he got him swinging. Marwin Gonzalez goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1, here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Altair sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Correa into shallow center. He's got it 1 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Altair. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Striding into the box, Carlos Santana looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Michael Franco. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... Into the box now, George Springer.
Leading off for Houston.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 4, George.
No balls and 1 strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting sixth, right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Pereira is under it, and he makes. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. As they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting sixth, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. The tag, and he is out on to first to complete the double play. Up next will be Nick Williams. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Charlie Morton. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Heading out towards shallow right. Altair is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Striding in for Houston, Jake Marisnick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding into the box, Jose Altuve hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Way in front of that fastball.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Alfaro gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Marisnick. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Hit down the line at first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Riding in once again, Aaron Altair hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he chased it in the dirt. Alfaro goes to get it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Popped him up. Hernandez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Brian McCann. He flew out in his last at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Carlos Santana now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation. but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at... So striding forward now, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
This is in the air out to right. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Popped him up. Santana shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Alfaro, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Alfaro stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his second year as a major leaguer. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Reddick. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up now, Nick Williams. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a ground ball to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Pivetta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-1. A pitch out. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Count is 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bouncer up. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. Correa from the outfield grass. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, next up for the Stros, Charlie Morton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Charlie Morton.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Jake Marisnick looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Altair moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Herrera, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a... Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Aaron Altair. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. One and 1 to Aaron Altair. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. At the plate, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off there, 1-0. Grounded to the right. Gonzalez is there. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. The 0-2 home. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's George Springer. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way out in front. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. That's 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-1 to him now. To short. Crawford gloves it. And that's the second out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Into the corner and slicing foul. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
They'll try again, 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Once again, Michael Franco. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Digging in, Joe Smith. Comes on now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here. As it remains.
Left fielder, Williams.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Number 25 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Looking to give his team the lead if he can drive a ball deep enough into the outfield. A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1. Swings through the slider there.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Popped him up. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. Next up for the Stros, Joe Smith. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Marisnick. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Aaron Altair. Last time through was a base hit. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. They'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Oh, and that's behind his head, and that'll get a glare. It's ball 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Williams is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The fastball here too low. It's 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Pereira is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Carlos Santana now. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's gone 2 for 6. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Springer is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Digging in, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Fouled away. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. 1-2 as he chases the slider. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Bases are empty, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Striding in for Houston, George Springer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Arrieta gets the sign. Here it comes on 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. At the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the
pitch.
Center fielder.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Herrera makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
Batting second. Right
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Ready now, Carlos Santana from the stretch. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ball one to start the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
He's safe.
Altair at second with 2 down. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Stepping up to the plate. Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be fun marveling. At the plate, Brett Gardner. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Up around the face.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he lays off ball four. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base. Off the plate and low here, ball one. That's wide, 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 balls and a strike to count. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Batting third, shortstop, Gregorio.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Comes set and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Gardner leads off first with 1 away. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
On the ground to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Giancarlo Stanton now, his past line against Aaron Nola. He hits at a .364 clip. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Runners off for second. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. First and second now, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Next for New York, Greg Bird, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Greg Bird.
Here's the first pitch to him. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Altair. And that's the 3rd out. Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here it comes. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 2-1 is laid off him for ball number 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swing and a little tapper. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Aaron Altair.
Aaron Altair.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0. Fouled off. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little close.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Rounded down the third baseline. Franco has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So here now is the pitcher, Sonny Gray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First pitch on its way.
Number 25.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Altair ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat, and that misses, ball one. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Aaron Judge would be next. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. The next 3-2. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Ready on 1 and 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Two pitch just missed.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Williams is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Cesar Hernandez.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in his zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Gray into his motion, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez is after it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Andujar's got it. And there are 2 away now. Up next will be Nick Williams. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Here's Didi Gregorius looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Pereira's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. Plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Sanchez stands at second with 2 gone. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 58.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The relay throw. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Striding in once again.